Ladies, gentlemen, Wookiees of all ages, welcome to this very special, very short, what is happening episode of the podcast. We thought, this was actually Lockie's idea, that, listen, we've been doing this for nearly 2 years.
Wow.
We have over 35 episodes, over, what's that, like almost 3 straight days of content. Like something like 72 hours, maybe about 100 hours of content that we have for you lovely listeners to listen to. And we thought to ourselves, hey, if you're new to X-Wing, or if you're even new to podcast, listening to podcasts, or new to this show in general, and you don't want to go back to the very first episode and listen to us ramble about who we are, we thought we'd just do a quick version of who we are. Mike?
Yes?
Who are we?
Well, that's a pretty profound question, but...
Who are we? Where are we going? What is life?
Yeah,
Why are the petunias falling?
Yes, that's right. Oh no, here we go again, as Douglas Adams said. So really, we are 3 mates. We live in Melbourne, Victoria, in the country of Australia. We met through X-Wing, all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we became mates. And so my name is Michael Marriott. I've been playing X-Wing for 2-3 years now. And it was actually Owen's idea.
Yeah.
He said to me, Mike, we should do a podcast. And I said,
I was listening.
Okay.
I was listening to podcasts. And I was like, hey, I could do that. Why haven't I done that? Hey, let's do it.
Yeah. And then we sort of did some test stuff, and then we thought we needed a third wheel, and we invited the man with the golden voice, Lachlan.
Lockie, the official third wheel.
No, that's an accurate description. Like, I'm only a casual X-Wing player. I'm not super great at the game. Like, I'm not bad at it, but I'm just...
No, you've done pretty well.
It's basically...
You have done pretty well,
like,
actually.
My qualifications
Don't sell yourself
are,
short. You're pretty good.
Well, yeah, like, I came first in one tournament, but I've also been to tournaments and come dead last. Like,
I think that's true for everyone.
I'm X-Wing neutral.
Yeah.
Like my qualifications for being on this show are I can talk for an hour without getting tired.
Hello.
I'm Lachlan Gillies. Hooray!
Hello.
This is Owen.
Also might be Lachlan Hines. Running joke.
If you go to the earlier episodes,
Yeah. My name is Owen. I thought, hey, let's do a podcast, and then I did. I've been playing X-Wing about the same time as Mike has. We met through X-Wing, and then Lockie joined, which we've already said. I've done pretty well.
You've done really well in X-Wing, I would say.
I've done top 8 regionals once. I did a lot of tournaments when I first started, and won a fair few of them. It's been fun. It's been a good few years, and we're still doing this. And if you like listening to us talk nonsense, and also X-Wing, and also lore, and also more nonsense, you should just keep listening to this. Anyway,
so I guess the why would people listen to this show, I suppose, is the question they might have, and it's a reasonable question. So we've tried to set ourselves up as the casual podcast.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have, some of the other X-Wing podcasts out there, they've got really recognizable names as their regular lineup. We're just kind of 3 guys. But we've got we try and just have a sort of amusing chat about it all, and it's just supposed to be like kind of hanging out, talking about X-Wing style program.
like as if you were just chilling at home, talking to your mates about X-Wing. Hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? Do you think that'll work? Yeah, maybe, no. We also, not just that, we try and embody. Oh wow, this sounds pretentious. We try and embody the spirit of the game, which is kind of mateship, having fun with your friends, and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just genuine, just love of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because there are other games like this one. I mean, there's Star Trek Attack Wing, and there's a D&D version for some reason. But I think most people gravitated towards X-Wing because it's Star Wars, and Star Wars is awesome.
So who's going to tell them about the special section that our show has that no other show has?
Lore?
Yes.
Yeah. We talk about lore because Star Wars is great.
Yeah.
And wow, we have covered every bounty hunter, almost every main character, every obscure character. We've gone into... Mike, you've done some amazing stuff by talking about like the Imperial, the way it's set up. We've talked about history. We've talked about
strategy of the Empire.
Yeah.
So
how the TIE fighters... Wow, that was actually a really good episode. How the TIE fighters were brought in and used.
Yeah. So I think one of the things is just other, and rightly so, there's some wonderful podcasts out there that get into the meta, into the deep tactics and stuff like that. This one's for fans of X-Wing and fans of Star Wars. What we do love, and I think, what I think is one of the most wonderful things about this, is the feedback and interaction we've had with listeners.
Yes. We've made some good friends.
Yeah, we have. It's been fantastic. So the other thing I thought I'd mention is that for the last couple of years, I've been running the X-Wing demo at PAX in Melbourne. Yes. And the guys, Lachlan and Owen, have been helping us out there. So we hope to repeat that in the future.
Yeah,
well.
This year,
so
last year,
come say
every
hello.
year. Come say hello. And if there's anything... Lockie, anything more?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, just help us to get the TIE Hunter. Just
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's the other thing we need.
This show is actually secretly only about getting the TIE Hunter.
Yeah, actually,
on the table.
this is a deep state, deep cover exercise in getting FFG to put out a TIE Hunter.
Because we know they're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's a TIE Hunter? You might ask. It's a TIE fighter made of
find
knives.
out.
Yeah.
You will find. Yeah.
In summary, this is an Australian X-Wing podcast.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. It's just supposed to be a little bit more lighthearted than some of the others, but we do take the game, pretty seriously as well when we discuss it and explain some of the new stuff. Talking about just Star Wars itself as well. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll have a great time. That's what we're all about.
Oh, also, Lachlan's a meme machine.
Oh
yeah.
We have a Facebook page which I think we talk about all the time.
Yeah, if you
like
go
memes.
If you go to Hell of a Pilot on Facebook, there's a lot of pictures there, some of which might give you a giggle. And if you make a funny X-Wing picture, send it to us and we'll get it out.
Put it up and then give other people giggles because giggles are good. Thank you for listening to this very short, very rambly explanation of who we are. That's basically the show, except like
I think this embodies the spirit of the show,
basically,
and the format.
Hey, let's have some self-respect. We said this was going to go for less than 10 minutes, and so far it has.
Oh my god! Wait, 2 minutes of silence to prove them wrong.
Oh my god, you wouldn't.
All right, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.